Alrighty, welcome to round 3 with Ash and Nicholas. I believe Nicholas won the die roll, and Nicholas is on 6, Ash is on 7.
Yes.
We'll get to take a quick peek at our hands before the game starts. Would you like to lead us off, Ash?
Sure thing. We have these magical gathering cards, and then these different magical gathering cards. So, they do magic gathering card things. Welcome back.
Alright,
Am I good?
Go ahead, Nicholas.
It's certainly not the best hand of magic cards I've ever seen, but I mean, it does stuff. It's reasonable. So we're gonna see if we get there.
Ready?
Yep, I'm on the play.
Let's send it.
Sulfur Falls tapped, go.
I'll draw this magic card.
Is it a good magic card?
It's actually pretty useful for specific lines that might come up. You play this. Knowing you're playing at least one stifle, I'm going to go ahead and fetch now and grab a plateau and play a Mishra's Bottle.
Sure.
Noticeably very different than our previous match. Not quite the same power levels.
What, 9 points on turn 1 isn't a reasonable fair start?
You can go.
Alright, untap.
Mr. Bobble's solid in both the archetype as well as filtering through his deck.
Which are changing.
I'm going to run out an Inspiring Vantage, and because I like you so much, I'm going to pass the turn.
Want to cut?
Yes.
The blue deck passing with open mana.
What?
Name a more iconic duo.
I don't see any blue. Oh!
No, the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to be nice to Ash and give him a chance. I have no interaction whatsoever in my deck,
I do not believe
as seen in my match with Grant.
Mm-hmm.
0 interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Interaction is bad.
None of this makes any sense. I would like to play this Arcbound Worker.
Sure.
I would like to pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Savannah.
Yeah.
Go.
I would like to pop this and look at the top card of your deck.
That is acceptable.
Hiya. Go to me.
Okay.
Upkeep.
Yeah.
Did not seem like Ash
Draw
enjoyed
step.
that card.
I'm excited to see what this card is. Ash seemed thrilled at the sight of whatever was on top of my library.
I would like to cast my friend Soul Rain.
Cough, cough is right. I don't like your friend slowing, so I'm gonna counter unless you pay 2.
Punished for not playing a land right now.
Yeah.
Very punished for not playing a land.
Always remember, play your land first.
I'd like to attack you.
Except when you shouldn't.
I'm at 19.
I like to play this City of Traders
Sure.
and then this Tangle Wire.
Ooh.
That's the
Can I have
one
the
that
purple die?
I didn't know you were playing stacks. So basically, my lands are all tapped.
So at the beginning of each person's upkeep, that player taps an untapped artifact, creature, or land they control for each fade counter. And then each upkeep, I'm going to remove a fade counter. So
And of course, he can stack it so the fade encounter happens first, so he will always have to tap 1 less permanent. 2, really, because of
Okay.
Tangle Wire
Yeah,
itself.
because I can tap Tangle Wire as one of my cards.
So untap, upkeep, there's a trigger.
Yes.
And as a magic judge, I need to know how this interaction works. If, let's say, I couldn't possibly do it, but let's say I remove that, does it still count for counters?
Correct.
Yeah, that'd be lasting information, I believe.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's what I figured.
Now, if you were to remove counters, that would obviously change it, but...
Yeah, if you animate it and then Heartless Axe to remove 3.
Oh, you're right. I should just do that right now on my upkeep.
Splash Black.
Quicken...
Dang, this is kind of bad.
Animate artifact.
Card, animate artifact.
I'm sure there's something that does that.
As like a source. Oh, Tezzeret's.
Quicken.
Tezzeret's
Don't forget,
Touch.
there's always a quicken involved.
Oh, for sure. Tezzeret's Touch
Do you
might
have how
be
many cards?
4.
They're all bad, right?
Yeah. They're all pretty bad.
Good. Okay, I think I have to deal with this Tangle Wire as much as it really sucks. So I'm going to exile it.
Okay.
Oof. Having to pitch the Seasoned Dungeoneer means you don't get the advantage off of it.
I'm going to tap the Sulfur Falls to the trigger, draw for turn, play a plateau, pass the turn.
Draw.
Tangle Wire here being a 2-for-1 plus tapping 3 mana from Nicholas, still quite powerful.
Tankwire
Or
did some
Karn, side
more.
of Urza.
That's acceptable.
Okay, I'm gonna... I don't think he has too many ways to remove it on board.
I have no ways to remove it on board.
Sorry. I mean, once it's on board. I think I'm... Like, I could make a dude, or I could go to draw cards with it.
Oh, in case anyone was curious, the card that Ash looked at with Mishra's Bauble is Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah,
Figures
pretty good
since
against my
it's
deck.
Information known by both players. I'll share
Notable
it.
modular cares about dying.
Yeah. Not that I'm planning on exiling your 1/1 at the moment, but we'll see how the game progresses.
I guess I'm just gonna...
That Tanglewire.
I think I'm just gonna make a dude. Oh, well, then he dies to Bolt. We're gonna tick it up.
Okay.
So I get to exile the top two, he separates them, I take one.
Mm-hmm. The other one remains in exile with a
Yeah, or rather, he picks...
silver counter.
You can have a Krakus.
He picks which one I get. Do I even play this right now?
That's why I gave it to you.
I guess I do, because if I get more lands off this, then we'll play it.
Okay.
Lose my city. Get in for one. I
Ow.
will put these over here just so they're like easy to the audience to see what's I have access to, and I'll pass the check. Because I can minus him
Untap.
to get one of the cards that wasn't given to me earlier. This card's like $10 now.
Misty Rainforest.
Yeah. So I love to see his removal being used on my stuff that's not creatures.
Ledger Shredder.
That do be a creature that blocks.
I'm not going to use the swords though, so I will pass.
Okay. Draw. Ooh. Playable magic cards.
Playable magic.
I like
Does not take much to get us excited here.
We here in the Magic Gathering community are happy with any magic card that can be cast.
Except for when they all get countered by Nicholas.
Wow.
Or when
Is
you-
that how it's gonna be, Grant?
No.
I'm here to bring joy to all of the children.
So I have a bunch of options. I really don't like the Ledger Shredder sitting there, and he has the swords I don't like.
It's a bird advisor.
Sure is.
He
Advisor.
seems particularly helpful.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's on a council somewhere.
Yeah. He just shreds a bunch of ledgers.
Oh, right. He's actually just
Okay,
an information deleter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this island.
Never
I'm
See,
gonna play this hangerback.
The unfortunate
Walker
thing
on
for
one.
him is that he can just easily be replaced by
Thank you.
modern day technology. Like now we just have paper shredders. We don't need
Yeah.
him.
But paper shredders can't attack. Well, we'll see.
That depends on how hard you throw it.
I'm gonna Shrapnel Blast, sacrificing this Seed of the Synod to kill your Ledger Shredder. That was my second card.
Well, first trigger. So I'm going to draw a card, and I'm going to discard a Marsh Flats.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Goodbye.
There's actually no reason to do that in that order. That was just kind of straight up bad. I thought I was going to sacrifice this. That's why I did it that order.
Sure.
We'll minus this to make a construct.
Okay. You have a construct. I think I'm losing.
I'm going to get in for one with my Arcbinder Worker. Unless you want to swords it.
Take one.
This artifact deck seems quite powerful.
I would like
even
to
with its
state
weak
before Paperlander, Ash was like, I think I'm gonna lose, and I was like, No, you're going to crush it.
I definitely underestimated.
Artifacts
my
are
deck.
dope. My turn.
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep.
This
Draw.
card in particular is pretty good.
Yes, the constructs on multiple different axes are,
It's a-
are very impressive.
3/3.
Yes.
3/3, yeah.
It was a 4/4 until I sacked this. You can sound. I love playing like every blast though. Like just like randomly taking a quarter of
I'm
someone's
gonna
life total.
nip the construct in the bud.
Yeah. Too bad I can't get any more of
It's my
those.
only regret about not playing red and mine.
Oh, blasts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everything is bad. Go ahead.
Draw.
Everything is bad.
Yeah, this is the thing about artifact decks is you kind of have access to it all because you get to pick your splash color that you so desire. You get removal,
It's back.
you get counter spells, you get whatever it is you choose.
Thought monitor. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I counted this as an artifact.
That is not an artifact.
I can't cast that thought monitor.
Yay.
He has no thoughts about that monitor.
I'd like to cast this Arcbound Shikari instead.
What does that do?
It has a first strike and modular 2 ETB. I put a counter on all my artifact creatures.
Crap. God.
That sucks.
That is extremely
Actually, I
powerful.
think it's pretty good.
This card is the main reason I I like to play this Jeskai kind of counter version of the deck. Because this card, I just like the modular version with some of the less good cards like this.
Yeah, that card's
just because I
sweet.
love this card.
I think in order to preserve life total and future shenanigans, I'm gonna swords that.
Okay. I'll game one.
Yeah.
We got 20 to
yet
17 on there.
Even in
We have 20 to 18.
Canlander, we have a powerful Modern Horizons 2 card coming out.
And now
Why am I not
This
surprised?
Arcbound Warrior is going to be even better when it dies.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to put some counters on
Here we
your
go.
Arcbound Shikiri?
Oh, yes. Sorry. It
Arcbound
also
Shakira.
has 2 counters
each
for
other.
ETB. Well, it's modular too.
Oh, sure.
So this I just made, so I'll attack for 3, 2. It's 2.
I will take 2.
And I'll pass. So, like, obviously he's not that dead right now, but he just has no cards. And
Yeah,
have a
I
lot
need
of
to.
stuff.
I'm on top deck mode. Draw. Recall. No.
Good news is
I was
that's
just
a good
about
top
to-
deck.
If that was recall, that gets him back in the game.
This is a notable good card in a moment.
This sucks.
Play a Minskin Boo.
I would love to play Minskin Boo.
Have a Krakus.
I don't care. I just love Minskin Boo.
Sure.
Go.
Draw.
Oh, I can bounce the hamster.
Oh, I love this card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grant loves that card.
Oh my gosh, I did not know you were playing that.
I'll uptick this.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Scrap Heap Scrounger or a Lotus Petal.
Have a pedal.
I shall.
That is so funny. I had no idea you were playing that.
I'll play this.
Lotus Petal?
No,
No.
this card.
Want to share it with the group?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. You can now cast it. Yay.
Can does this work? If I do this that order? I think this does work. I'm gonna play Patchwork Automaton.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5. I would like to declare that I want to cast this.
Mm-hmm.
Determine its cost.
Where are you gonna get blue mana, Ash?
On the sack
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yes. Very fun interaction that we all became
Trigger.
very familiar with during.
I definitely should have played this
Fun
before
is a
this. I
questionable-
misplayed again.
Questionable. Okay, I've got one really good draw here.
Is it Ancestral Recall?
That
Terminus is good. I
could
don't think
possibly
he's
draw
playing
me
it.
into that draw. I'm not on Terminus. I'm actually on 0 Wraths.
I'm gonna go to combat now.
0 actual Wraths. Yeah.
I'm gonna attack for
Many
2,
lives.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ow.
I'll pass the turn.
Chunking the life totals down.
Is it just the red light total that's not working?
Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay. I'm at 5, right? Well, the blue.
It does take a second to update.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The blue
Yeah.
one hasn't changed much.
I'm
so
gonna
I'm not sure.
shock a Hollow Fountain. I'm gonna shock a Hollow Fountain. I'm gonna fetch.
He's doing it, guys.
Is he just gonna
Kill himself.
kill himself?
For
uh,
sure.
Shock a Steam Vents.
Nice. All right.
Going out on your own terms.
And in response to state-based actions, I'm gonna abrade myself.
That's a good card in the matchup.
Yeah, just not. Abrade is a good card before the board state gets to an unmanageable level.
Yeah. The card that we were talking about is Traxos.
Oh,
Which I have,
sure.
I have a commander deck on. It really should be a Liberator now, but
It's just a big chonker in this deck.
yeah.
That was unfortunate for me.
I would like to apologize for bullying you.
It's not bullying if I knew that you were wrong.
Sure. Oh, yeah, that's a term that I heard from the Loading Ready Run guys. There's a local player in Victoria, I guess. I want to say it's Tyler Woolley, but I don't know that. Some guy, last name Woolley, and apparently he's an extremely good player, and he has a habit of just like, oh, I know what you're playing. This is already lost, and then just like completely stomping you.
Ah. Yeah, it does. I would very much argue. I think that you underestimated your deck, Ash.
I think that is the case.
Seems quite powerful because not only did we see the aggressive side of it in our matchup, we saw the mid-range draw some cards, play a little bit of interaction, play a bunch of difficult to deal with threats.
Yeah.
Turns out constructs are really good when you are playing only artifacts.
Oh yeah, constructs.
When your planeswalker consistently makes 5/5, 6/6s or larger, it's a pretty good planeswalker. Especially if you can also replicate that planeswalker on the land.
Woo. Try this.
Great spread there.
Perfect.
That was flawless.
Sure. Can I show your hand?
Yeah. Sticking with the theme of last game, not the best hand I've ever seen, but it does things.
Man, 4 Shattering Sprees.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
What a
really
sideboard.
met it against Ash.
Am I good?
Yeah.
This hand isn't, I don't think, quite as amazing as previous ones, but it does stuff. It'll, you know.
Things and stuff. What more do you need?
I'm
Wow,
ready
4
when you are.
Shrapnel Blast.
Wow.
4 Shrapnel Blast and 3 Ornithopters.
We're gonna start out with Marsh Flat Scoop.
Oh, hi.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Hi there, bud.
Crap. You're about to, like, play a Mana Crypt, and I'm gonna weep.
Would you chill out for a second?
No.
I'm gonna play Spire of Industry. Go ahead.
Okay, that's reasonable. I'll
He held the Mana Crypt so you wouldn't weep.
I appreciate
You
you.
think I'm gonna keep a Mana Crypt that doesn't play something on 1? I guess if it plays like a really good thing on 4, 5, and 6, then maybe.
No, I
it's
figured the
fine.
Mana Crypt was what you drew.
Oh, sure. I considered playing Shorikai in this deck.
I
That
also
seems
considered
incredibly
playing Shuriken
greedy.
in this deck.
Yeah, I had to start cutting colored cards because
Just
your
think
mana's
you could,
okay, but
you
it's
could
not.
play Shuriken turn 1. Land, Mana Crypt, Lotus Petal.
That's me.
If you throw a Soul Ring in there,
it can be Max Opal and a artifact land.
that works too. And then if
I
you
don't
throw,
think you should be playing Shorikai. I think you made the right decision,
yeah, I
despite
could've.
as wonderful as it
Okay,
sounds.
but it's an artifact. Don't you play all of the artifacts?
Are the pilots artifacts?
No.
Dang.
If the pilots were artifacts, I actually think you might.
Yeah, if the pilots
Oh,
were
first,
artifacts,
no,
then
you-
you just
you do.
actually play it.
I cut Smuggler's Copter too.
Oh, interesting. I can see it.
I was like, do I play Mystic Forward or Shorikai for card draw? Well, one of them I can play on turn 1.
Savannah, go.
One of them also can draw you more than just 1 card a turn.
True. Ancient Tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Foundry Inspector.
That's a 3/2.
It's a 3/2.
3 mana, 3/2. Artifact spells cost 1 less.
I will accept that.
Pass the turn.
I'm going to.
I have an update.
It.
What?
It's not just the red life total.
I wonder why it's not working. Maybe we're clicking the buttons too fast.
It might be, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Be more deliberate with button pushing, I suppose. My turn.
Yeah.
Untap.
I will say, if it's the problem I think it is, I actually can't solve it. It's an OBS issue. But, of course, there could be several other things.
Arid Mesa.
This still saves a lot of time.
For sure.
Cool.
Still monocolorless lands over here on Ash's side.
Well,
No, he's right.
yeah, yeah.
Colorful at
yeah.
some point.
It could get colorful.
Get colorful.
Take 2.
Mm-hmm.
Play a Patchwork Automaton.
Did that work? Okay.
So maybe we just gotta be a little like spaced. out.
Ward 2, whenever you cast an artifact spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I don't like it. I'm gonna respond.
Okay,
I'm gonna cast Ancestral Recall.
sure. Makes sense. Seems decent.
I'm a little bit more okay with it now.
Unfortunate.
Sure, that resolves.
Sick.
Have a Patchwork Automaton.
I do. I would like to play this Caracas.
Okay.
Who has colorless lands now? You can go.
In step, I'm gonna fetch.
Definitely less explosive than prior. Well, I guess you removed a creature, so.
Yeah.
That creature would have been
Oh,
quite
that-
explosive.
That would have done stuff.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
What?
I was hoping that it worked a certain way that it does not.
A ward?
Get a catch your charm.
I think it was a question about whether it was just spell or spell and ability.
There's really no way to tell.
That's very fair.
Man's totally gonna cast a Minscombe right now.
Good.
I
Untap.
I don't think you're throwing your Minskin token at your Patchwork Automaton,
Draw.
if I'm honest.
Sure.
Gonna play a Blood Crypt,
Bloodstained Mire.
Bloodstained Mire.
Yeah, thank you, Paul. I totally
Same
did-
thing,
I
same
was
card.
just like,
There's
yeah,
a lot of different
sure.
colors of lands over here, just making sure everyone's aware.
Mine makes all the colors.
It does, and also none of the colors.
Also, none of the colors. That's true.
I'm gonna do this now before shenanigans ensue. Not that I don't really know what shenanigans could ensue, but I'm gonna bolt that.
Makes me super sad.
That's my job.
He is the fun police today.
That is true. Go ahead. I'm here to ruin other people's magic.
Well, that's a situation we found ourselves in, I guess.
The colorless land now makes the Spire Ministry make color mana.
Unfortunately, that's a good colorless land for Ash. I mean, I guess that's decent for me.
This is not as much mana as I want to be spending on podcasts.
A lot of mana.
4
for a
mana draw
thought
2
cast.
is not great.
I think I'm okay with your 4 mana, 3 damage draw 2.
Thanks.
It's like a really bad sign in blood.
Alright, you can go.
Um,
Alright guys, it's not
Untap.
great. I'm gonna be honest, it's not great.
Draw.
Things are not going great.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Adwara.
Yeah.
Oko.
Yeah.
I would like a food.
Okay.
1 food coming right up. That's a treasure.
Order up. Yay. Who has artifacts now? Go ahead.
Yeah. This is pretty bad. Gonna be real.
Notably, this is the curly banana food, which Ash says is recognizable by Magic the Gathering players.
I did indicate that. Oh, this is not how I drew it up, you guys.
It's okay.
If
you're
you
on
had, I would
plenty
question your
games.
judgment.
This is not how I stack my hands.
I guess we play this Mishra's Factory
Colorless
land.
A lot of mana.
and this
Factory,
Crunio
not
plating.
workshop.
That is acceptable.
Factory,
And
not
then
workshop.
I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I am going to turn this into an elk.
Okay.
I will go to combat.
Yep.
Swing 3.
I'm at 10 somehow. Oh my goodness.
That's Ancient Tomb for you, my friend. Go
Ancient
ahead.
Tomb, Spire of Industry, your lack of creatures to block.
This is gonna be so awkward. I like to animate this Mishra's Factory.
Huh?
Is that chill?
Yes.
I like to Galvanic Blast this Oko.
That's 4 damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to respond.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to March of Up. I really like your Mishra's Factory.
Kind of what I thought was gonna happen, but there's not really anything to do about it.
Oh, Oko will take 2.
I've drawn pretty terribly, so I'm just trying to do the best I can. Go to me?
Mhm.
Well, I mean, I guess. Taking 2. I like to play this Traxxas. Please.
Nice.
Force of Will. Exiling Mental Mistake.
Interesting. I like to play the Mycosynth Guardians.
That's a weird one.
I'll pass the turn.
It went to 16 on the screen this time. That's a weird one. I haven't seen that yet.
I knew bugs were gonna show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time. It's still
Untap.
working pretty good.
Yeah.
Upkeep. Okay, so remind me exactly what this does.
Pretty much nothing.
Comes at
Copy
copy
bang.
of target non-token artifact you control. Okay, very good. I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
I'm going to attack you for 3.
Sure.
I'm going to plus this to 7 to make a food.
You only have one food.
I thought there were 2 in there.
Yeah, that was a poor
I got
decision on
another.
my part.
I got another.
There's foods in there.
I also had more food, but Ash wouldn't let me use them.
Okay. No, Grant, I have some from the
Technical difficulties. We'll be back in a moment.
I'm going
No,
to
check. I don't think I have everything there.
brainstorm.
I don't.
Okay.
I took out my green and blue tokens.
This has been a tragic game, Paul.
It has.
Interesting. There's our food.
And you know creatures. You know
I'm gonna
creatures
put-
You
like
did draw
that?
2 creatures, but
Well, those are my opening hand.
Back. And then I'm going to.
Makoto. Yikes.
I'm alright.
That's good. I'm glad.
I have not played a land this turn. I'm going to cast Expressive Iteration.
Okay.
That is not better, actually.
What in the world did you just... Oh, okay.
Okay. So one goes to the bottom, right?
First one goes
Okay, I'm gonna exile Wasteland, put this in my hand, this in the bottom, play Wasteland as my land for the turn. And pass.
I was gonna do something cool.
Mm.
Which I mean, because I'm dead. But I'm gonna try it anyways, I guess. I'd like to make this a copy of Darksteel Citadel.
Okay.
Is that chill?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have 2 Darksteel Citadels.
Oh, that's cool.
You don't even know.
I mean, I know it's cool.
No, you don't even realize how cool it is.
Oh.
I was gonna keep my 2 Citadel.
Yeah, that's...
I have nothing but mana.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, that was a tragic game.
Rough game 2, but that's how
Oh,
it
you keep the
happens.
2 Citadels and then you play the Tolarian Academy the next turn.
Yeah,
And then you just have...
Still mana.
after the get in. But like,
That's pretty sweet.
as soon as I was about to start doing that, he was like Oko, and I was like, oh no.
Oko, oh no.
Oko, oh no.
Oh, yes, the Beatles.
I love
yeah.
Oko Ono.
Yeah. Alright.
Beatles.
Is this our first match that has gone to game
I
3?
think so.
Correct.
Does that look right?
20-20? Oh, that's true. Okay.
Almost.
I'm dumb.
We're good
I
now.
don't even know how to work out the bugs.
Yeah, I don't know how these bugs exist, but I apologize to people watching being like, why did he just go to like 59 when
Well,
he
that's
was...
why we put Grant in charge of keeping track of it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome.
Keep going.
I do want to cut it.
Good.
But I'm gonna shuffle first.
Okay. I would like to draw.
You can't have these
Cards.
approximate 7 cards.
Come on, man.
Heck yeah!
Is that 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let the record show I did not count those. It was approximate and just happened to be right. Because isn't it technically illegal to count how many cards you're mulliganing?
Pretty sure it is. This hand is pretty bad. I don't love it.
You
Does it
should
keep
keep it.
you-
You should keep it.
Because if it does not do me anything, I
Oh,
would
you're
suggest
supposed to
not
also
keeping it.
approximate 7 cards. I stacked my deck so that the bottom 14, or yeah. I am okay with this hand.
Well, I would like to play out games that are like feel like good games playing out, and not just feeling like I'm doing nothing all game. If I end up losing the rest of my matches, and I just got to have my deck work like 3 games, that's good enough for me.
Yep.
I'm here for it.
You got to put 9 points in play on turn 1
Yeah.
and a 4/4.
What more do you
Okay,
need?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're trying. That's the purpose of putting fast mana in your deck, right?
yeah. I mean, I guess what I
Like
said
to
in
have
the
those
intro.
draws.
In the intro, I said literally it's like 4. Like the deck is
I mean,
built
having
for
a
explosive
deck
starts.
that has the high roll potential to be able to do that, like, just is good because there are like no match is unwinnable because you just sometimes have nut draws.
Absolutely.
Which of these are the least good ones?
I think they're all bad. You should mulligan.
I need those. I need that. Which one of these is better?
So,
Probably this one. This one. Oh, I'm on 6. I'm really worried. Is that good? That's good. Is this 2 or 1?
you should
That's
set it
1.
aside so you can show people what you mulliganed to the bottom.
Sure, I will.
You
kept
want to show
7?
first? I did keep 7.
You show yours first then.
Okay. This is a reasonable hand. I like this card.
Seems very powerful.
I mean, it's certainly not busted. Like, this is a very, very losable game depending on Ash's hand, especially him being on the play.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's my opener. Just says it's a very losable game for me or for you.
It's a very losable game for me.
Oh, I thought you were telling me it's a losable game for me. I
Ash,
was like, okay,
it's a very
wow.
losable game for Ash. All he has to do is not win, and then
This is the card that I mulliganed. I was debating which one of these were worse. It's kind of hard to say, but I think this one is, for reasons I will explain later.
I agree with Ash's decision making there. I think that this card just is one of the most powerful cards in his deck. So
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yep. Monkey.
That is a volcanic island.
I wish I had that
Ragavan,
mental
even-
misstep.
I recognize that.
Go
volcanic
for it.
island.
This is Grant's volcanic island. Astute viewers will note that every time I've used a volcanic island, I've said it wasn't mine.
Polluted Delta.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I want to play a turn one monkey that doesn't immediately die once.
I'm
One
going
time.
to fetch. And I'm going to get a tropical island that I own because I am
Yikes.
cool like that.
I anticipate he's going to cantrip looking for a solitude.
Yes. Hey, look, Solitude. Put that right on
I
top.
mean, that's good to know.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I don't have a Solitude in my hand.
Shuffling. I thought you said you were getting a tropical island.
No, I said a volcanic island.
Oh, that makes your
I
job
mean,
much more.
I might
sensitive.
have said tropical island, but I wanted to flex on you because of volcanic island.
Hate to see it. You really hate to see it.
Wait, you heard 19 also.
Cut.
Oh,
That's
that time it was just that Ash didn't hit the button.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Go, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
I just wanted to flex on you. I'm not going to do anything.
besides bolting it.
This is so annoying. Why didn't you do that?
To give you a false sense of hope. I
Yeah.
You're right. You're
So
right.
I already told you my goal here is to crush dreams, and I'm
Yeah.
not crushing dreams if I'm letting you know what's going to
That's-
happen.
I'm
Untap.
playing a passive.
How can you
on
have
top.
dreams if your Ragavan doesn't get untapped?
Exactly.
Facts.
Patchy has returned. Still very annoying to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Minimum of 3 mana to interact with it.
I played this against this in modern. You know what's really hard to kill that with? Prismatic ending.
Yes.
Shock.
It is 6 mana to kill it. No, 4 mana to kill that. Minimum. That is not a good rate.
Go.
No, it's not.
What could I have? Who can say?
Maybe it had to be 5, wouldn't it?
It's a 2-drop.
It's 2-drop.
2 draw.
2-drop with Horde 2.
Oh,
Have
you
to
counts the white man you
Forward
spent.
mana.
Oh right, yes.
You're thinking of March.
Yep.
Shock.
Hey,
17.
look at us in our hollowed
That
fountains.
works.
Woohoo!
His didn't though.
Cranial plating trigger.
No,
Hate to see it. You have 2 cards?
I do.
Ah! I even tried to play around
I
it.
saw that. Good job.
I mean, I was gonna
you still get
equip
a
it.
counter.
Yeah, I'm attacking for 2.
Yes. Go to 15.
Yeah, go for it.
What the
Untap.
heck?
Upkeep. Draw.
Why is the red one so broken?
I don't know.
I'm going to ponder.
Okay. Why won't you let me have any fun?
Because I hate fun.
did you not hear him say that he is the fun police?
Can you start policing the fun after I've had a little bit first?
Absolutely not.
You let your spells resolve.
I did.
Well, no.
I'm here to be helpful.
You did not
You
let
let-
the cranial plating resolve.
You let some of your spells resolve. It's very, very good.
Those cupcakes?
I'm gonna draw.
Wait, Grant, show that off to the camera.
Mm.
My girlfriend
Play-
made these raspberry cupcakes from scratch.
Play out a
They're
Rogran
so good.
Triumph.
Okay.
Go.
Hiya. Ooh, I actually really like that card. Bray's Apprentice. Trigger.
What does that one do?
Comes in with a Thopter, and I can tap, sack a Thopter, or sack an artifact, to impulse draw or give something to a
Sure.
That's one that I do miss also.
kind of thought.
Not playing
It
red.
absolutely may.
Combat.
Mhm.
3.
Take 3.
Did it work?
Yep.
And
Wait,
now pass
Did you
the
get 2 triggers out of that? Tap.
No, it's cast.
Oh,
turn.
it's cast.
It's cast, which is
Yep.
I think better
Oh,
It is. There are
against
Pros
the
and
blue
cons.
deck.
against the blue deck, yeah, but
Against,
this is cast?
yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play out a tapped breeding pool.
Sure.
It would
I'm
grow
going
way
to
faster, though.
Play a deck fading.
Whew.
Okay.
I am going to steal your apprentice.
Okay.
Go.
Draw. Huh. Well, that's interesting.
He says.
Pretty much. Scrappy Scrounger trigger.
Sure.
Combat.
Mhm.
Thopter here, patchwork at you.
Do I want to take 4? I think not.
Okay.
Block.
Can I have my Briz?
Oh.
Just-
No, it goes to my graveyard because I control it.
I'll pass the turn.
Deck fade and absorbing a total of 5 damage and killing a creature. Not the worst for 3 mana.
Not bad at all.
Cracks.
I play like 2 legendary. Actually, I cut Zabaz because I was like, this is so bad in the face of Kraken. It's not great on its own. It goes with the modular theme though, so I almost played it.
Okay.
I almost played it and I'm not even in those colors.
Okay, well, it says destroy your own card.
Mhm.
You're playing it. Well, I guess you care about sacrificing, not a bunch about stuff dying.
Oh no, not in my.
Oh, and you're
Yeah.
blue black Deserator.
Yeah.
You can't activate either ability.
Well, that's why I didn't.
Doesn't
play it.
matter.
I was considering going into Esper for a while.
Minsk and Boo.
Yeah.
I'm going
Minsk and
to
Boo.
plus to make my hamster big.
Okay. Big hamster.
Big hamster. Go.
Okay. Not the most grand. That's actually kind of fire, not gonna lie.
Not the most
Sick.
grand, actually.
Free frog my trigger.
Sure.
That is
Yeah, there you go.
quite solid.
That's nice.
There was a part of me that was hoping that somehow he didn't have a way to get that bigger, but I knew it was an unreasonable dream.
Yeah. It's not the most reasonable of dreams. Would agree. Combat.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw everything at this Minsk and Boo.
I will block the Scrounger.
Sure.
Minsk and Boo's dead.
Goodbye.
Grounder is dead as well.
Yes.
At least it leaves a 4/4 behind again, absorbing a bunch of damage.
Ballista for 1. Trigger.
Sure.
Kill Boo.
He has committed
I'm gonna
murder on
bounce
Boo.
it.
Gonna
That's
bounce
a lie. I'm not going to. Because if you like play a 1 mana legendary here, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I'll pass. I did tell you that I cut my one mana legendary.
No, he's in the graveyard actually.
Okay, that one is also that's true.
Draw.
Alright, there's a bit of stabilization going on here.
How many cards do you have?
4.
Holy cow. Do you mind stopping?
It's like he's
I
in blue or something.
Very much my
Hey.
style.
Watch it.
To be fair, he hasn't cast any card advantage spells, just card selection and removal.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a recall off the top would be very nice
It's
to
actually
draw.
perfect draw right now.
Wow.
Mana crypt.
Whew.
Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Patchwork really showing how patchwork be.
Mm-hmm.
What,
pretty
immensely
patchy.
irritating?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, crap.
6. We'll play Kappa Cannon here.
Oh yeah.
Trigger.
That's one big beefy boy.
More ward, making Nicholas's interaction even harder.
Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Turtle Warrior. Best creature type I've ever seen.
The Wandering Emperor.
Sure.
I'm going to -1 to make a samurai and block.
Oh, sure. You take 2.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
I'm done. Yeah. Upkeep. Draw. Does that do anything? No.
Well, guys, I think we finally. I think he's finally found the end of my patchwork automaton.
Yeah. Unfortunately, now I'm just staring down the barrel of another annoying thing.
Another
That one is Ward 4.
wardier
You have no
patchwork
cards
automaton.
That's true. I have no cards.
That makes me feel a little bit better. I
Bray's
suppose.
apprentice is going to help me with that.
Okay, well, we're shite.
It still is painful to kill the automaton.
Still going to cost him 2 mana.
Everything sucks.
What do you mean? You don't like these robots that dodge?
These robots were made for dodgeball.
As previously stated,
You can dodge a bot. You can dodge a ball.
You stick a dodgeball in that cannon?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think you're dodging that one.
How is that not legendary?
I'm pretty sure that is a dodgeball in that cannon.
It looks empty. I think that's the barrel of the cannon.
Well, there's a dodgeball.
He is a cannon here.
It's certainly loaded.
Okay, I certainly have no option other than to cash this in right now. Like,
Yeah, I
that
think
just has to happen.
On here.
I'm gonna kill that.
Not the frogmite.
Oh man, I misclicked. I'm gonna gain 2.
17 to 2 on the screen.
Yeah.
12.
17 to 12. Yeah, but
Almost got him.
wishful thinking.
This frogmite's
I mean,
going to get there, man.
Next turn, probably.
I believe you. I'm gonna play a Mystic Sanctuary.
Sure, get back that Rico. Oh, that was last game?
Yeah.
That was the last game.
Sick.
There's another blue 1-drop, but not nearly as good.
Ponder is probably better than Logic
I
Knight here.
think random top deck is better than either of those.
Okay. Really? Ponder?
Because I need mana so desperately.
Oh, for the Kappa?
Mm.
That makes sense.
Everything's bad. Everything's bad.
Kappa Cannoneer was a pretty cool card to come out of that precon.
That is, I love that card. I mean, that's part of the reason I built that. That deck, any artifact.
Oh,
deck,
your
it's
Tez
just
Raider?
So, it's so good.
Why does Ward work on abilities too?
I don't know.
Why does Capcanonier also just become unblockable?
Oh, yeah. I forgot that until you said it just now.
Yeah.
What?
It's
That's
so
the
good.
most.
Now, this one's ETB, not cast.
Yeah.
Jace,
Sure.
I'm gonna brainstorm.
You don't want to bounce my Thopter?
No.
Okay.
I need an out.
So if I chain together enough artifacts, I could theoretically, like if I draw a Wheel of Fortune into
Please
0
don't.
and 1-drops,
Or just a thought monitor.
Yep.
I mean that'd be pretty good too.
I'm gonna put those ones back. Go.
Mana Crypt.
Yep.
Odd as ouchie.
Okay. No. There's
Staying
no
alive.
justice in the
Yes, there is. You're playing that deck.
Arcbound Shikari.
Ooh.
What a draw.
That is.
Am I dead?
That's
You might be. I don't know.
9,
Trigger,
10,
trigger.
I'm at 1.
That is straight in half right there.
That's very powerful.
All right, combat.
Mhm.
3, 4. Well, I guess we'll do Jace. Right? Hold on.
You drop me to 1 if you
Well,
swing out.
Yeah, but like this lets you draw outs. Attack Jace. Attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 at you.
Okay.
Hoo.
That one,
Chunking him down.
Sick. I'll pass.
This feels unfair. Untap. Upkeep.
Dude,
I
Arcbound
roll this
Shikari.
thing.
I'm telling you.
It has
that
been.
is really nice.
Modern Horizons 2 made this deck so cool. You get all these.
I don't care about that. I care about the immense amounts of ward. I was looking at my hand and I was like, Minskin Boo, Wandering Emperor, Jace the Mind Sculptor, all things that can deal with artifact creatures, and then I was like, I just don't have the mana.
But no, like I like all the. You play a bunch of modular creatures, and you also get like I don't know Urza Saga and Batterbone, or actually I cut Batterbone. What's
Really?
Nettle Cyst?
Nettlecyst?
Nettlecyst, yeah.
I cut Batterbone, left Nettlecyst.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
Yes.
Nettlecyst is the one that, yeah.
If
And it's just-
Batterbone re-equipped for like 3, I would
think-
keep it, but it re-equips for 5.
I think I might have cut Batterbone too.
Can I
Not sure.
survive?
Or if it came in like on a servo, or instead of a germ.
Yeah.
If it came in on an
If
artifact.
it had Farmiridin.
Well, are rebels artifact creatures?
No.
If it like I play Barb Spike in here, it's like a bad equipment that comes in with it's an artifact, or it's an equipment that comes in on a Thopter.
Oh yeah.
So it has.
I forgot those were.
It makes 2 artifacts.
Mhm.
So it's pretty
That's
good.
really nice.
Okay, I don't know what could possibly be in your deck that gets me out of this. But
What?
oh wait, that doesn't even work either. Crap.
Trust me, I don't think there's anything in my deck that gets you out of this.
He's not into playing Shatter Storms.
Everything's bad. I'm gonna fetch.
Down to 3.
I'd say in bolt range, but we've already seen you have both Shrapnel Blast and Galvanic Blast, so 4 was within range anyways.
Yeah, I actually cut Bolt, I think, for exile removal because I was more worried about getting rid of big things because I put out enough power.
I'm gonna get a Taiga.
Bolt was like my second to last cut though. It was like really close.
If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out with a bang.
Either that or it's still in my deck. I don't know. Oh, okay, sure.
I just wanted to attack before I
Modular
lose.
Oh yeah, sorry, module trigger. I'll put these. Everything is lethal now.
Sure.
Trigger
my dang
first,
Ragavan.
I'll take 6.
Sure. All right.
You have a treasure.
I do have a treasure.
Thanks for the
All right,
game.
thanks for the games.
Alrighty, kind of a rough game there for Nicholas, but we'll be back for round 4 here in a moment. Don't go anywhere.